Hi, I've never videoed a project before, so this could turn into a complete disaster. So just bear with me and I will try and explain our next project. We've been asked by a previous customer to try and make a quartz movement clock using reclaimed materials. Obviously the quartz movement will be new, but what we're going to try and do, which is our ethos, is to use reclaimed materials for the rest. We're going to make the base of the clock out of reclaimed pine. This pine came from an old cinema in Birmingham. It's had a rough and ready life. It's been laminated before, and it also has various profiles and grooves and things which eventually we'll get them to disappear. It's a good solid base. It's using reclaimed materials, so that's our thing. The clock won't be round. It'll be an oblong. It'll be a rectangle. The quartz movement will obviously be at the back, recessed in. The hands will be on the face, but hopefully that will become more obvious as we go on. It'll take a little bit of work to get this to a standard thickness and shape and size that we require, but it's hopefully we can do that, and I can show you the process as we go along. Hi folks, we're back again, back in the workshop of dreams, or sometimes nightmares. We're continuing with the quartz clock project from previous video. Last time I showed you how we were going to prepare the edges for gluing together. These boards are fairly rough and ready on their faces. So what we need to do is smooth these so it makes a nice sort of even finish across the width of the board. We can do this by putting it through this mighty machine here, which is called a thicknesser. I don't know whether you can see that. And what that does, that takes shavings off the face of the board. I'll show you a mock-up while the machine's not running. Obviously we can't do this while the machine's running because our fingers will be too close. So what happens is we set a thickness on a gauge that runs down the side of the machine. We then push it through the machine and it exits over here. And what happens is that takes a shaving off the top, which will be parallel to that face underneath. So what it means is the fact that we will have, whatever this face is here, we will have a copy of it on the top. That gives us a nice smooth surface, and if they all these boards pass through the machine at the same thickness, in the end all our boards will be an even thickness, ready for jointing together. It's a not very exciting process. I'll start the machine up, I will run a piece through, and I'll probably cut it off there because it is a laborious process to get it to the thickness. Not very exciting, and we'll go from there.